What's up? We're still in North Cascades. We camped about 13 miles from Harts Pass, so we're about 43 miles from the border. Maybe like 40. I haven't looked. We're gonna hit the border tomorrow, which is gonna be Thursday. Hang on, I'm looking at my phone. Thursday the 23rd, and then so that'll be the completion of the through hike. But we still have to hike back to Harts Pass for the most immediate car access, which is, I'm trying to give you some more mountain here. And I got food in my mustache. That's okay. It's the most immediate car access point to the border since the Canadian border is closed. In previous years, if the Canadian border was open, you would just get a Canada re-entry permit or a US re-entry permit, however that would work. And you would go like only 8 miles instead of 30 into a campground that's in Canada. And then from there, I believe you can take a bus to like Vancouver or wherever you need to go. So that would have been preferred. You know, some people can say and do say, oh, the extra 30 miles is like the victory lap. But guess what, guys? I've done enough. I'm ready to go home. Ready to eat cheeseburgers anytime I want. So that's it. A little bit of light dusting on the mountain. A little light snow that blew in the past week after the rain and the storms. And then that is the ridge that we're approaching. As you can see, the trail is right there. And that's what we walk on. And that's what we've been walking on. Cool. I just discovered this portrait video mode on my phone. So yeah, it's like blurring the background a little bit. Makes me look a little bit more professional. I like it. As we've been going on this journey, you might have noticed I've been using this as an opportunity to get better with filming and editing, using the editing program that I do on my phone. It's a little harder, a little more tedious. So I'm looking forward to having a workstation post-trail for future videos. I will be continuing the channel, getting more into the informational stuff that I kind of sprinkled through these vlogs. Just, you know, backpacking gear, how to use it, how to plan trips, things like that. Be doing a lot of PCT recap, obviously, just the gear that I used, how it worked out, just something a little more in depth and informational than I'm able to do while on trail and walking for like 12 or 13 hours a day. So yeah, hopefully the improvements I've shown. I discovered the Pro mode on my camera, so the saturation and color a little more vibrant. But yeah, that's it. I'm talking about nothing, and that's all that I do. I talk about nothing and I walk. So thanks for sticking with it. Just got mountains all around us. It's pretty crazy, pretty wild. Here's me for context. My headphones aren't plugged in, but I was listening to a podcast a second ago. I'm not a big fan of the audio of the headphones. It's just wild. I mean, I would say Washington is probably some of the most remote area that I've been in. Definitely the section between Stevens Pass and Stehekin. There's no real road access for a little over 100 miles, I believe. So that was pretty cool. And now, you know, we're on the last part. I think we're about 5 miles from Harts Pass. So we're probably about 35 miles to the border of Canada, and to still just get all of this crazy range behind us is pretty awesome. I'm really glad that they routed it through there, because they could have just, you know, taken you through tree coverage for the whole time. I don't think that would have been quite as interesting. So it's pretty awesome. In contrast, the last 100 miles of the AT, it's a 100-mile wilderness. We had a lot of rain and snow whenever we went through, so I can't really speak to the views, but you're a lot more underneath tree coverage at the end of that trail, and then obviously you summit Katahdin and get some views. But yeah, this is beautiful. Continues to deliver out here on the Pacific Crest Trail. All right, we're getting up on some more ridge. It's kind of all looked like that since the last update. Some foggy, smoky stuff. I wish I had a higher quality camera than my phone to pick all that up, because it's got some nice fall colors to it. It's got some nice moving stuff. We'll zoom in on it a little bit. As you can see, got some fall foliage, some nice smoke, or not smoke, but you know, steam, weather, whatever it's called. I don't know. I've only had one break today, so bear with me. But yeah, pretty cool. It's been cool.